Hey, YouTubers and YouTube comic collectors, this is Gomez, the comic collector, with another issue of recent and back issues. This is comic call issue number 7, or video number 7. This is a little pile that I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be quite a big video, a decent sized video of what I grabbed this weekend, yesterday, and a little bit of today. If you're watching this, have a happy 4th of July weekend. Go out, have fun, do what you can, but be safe, and try to look for a comic shop that has deals this weekend. I know usually during the weekends they have comic deals in your local LCS. Be aware of that. Just a heads up. This first little pile I'm gonna show you of the 3 or 4 that I have is what I got Friday for $20. I went to a shop I haven't went in a while, about 15-20 minutes away from where I live. This is I got this one, so I paid $20 for this little pile. The first one I got is a Batman Detective Comics 790. I got it because I like the way there's Batgirl on the front. On Here Lies Jason Todd's grave. Here Lies Jason Todd with Batman in the background, the shade. I really enjoy that cover. Next one I got is Wonder Woman issue 144. I really like the artwork. I found that too as well. That one was done by Adam Hughes. Really digging his artwork on the Wonder Woman 144. Next one I picked up was the Amazing Spider-Man issue 376. I just picked it up. I really like the cover and the art. I need to get back on the Amazing Spider-Man. Hopefully one day I do, but when I see those runs for half the price or whatever, I'm going to pick it up. Next one I got was Batman 545. I really like how the Joker is grabbing the one of the Batman Azraelis. I think it's Azraelis. I think it's called. And next one I picked up, I just picked it up because I seen that it was a 60-cent comic. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, Inspector Jonah Jameson. I just really like the front cover of Spider-Man as being those foes. Next issue I picked up was Batman number 500. I picked this up because I wanted to start Batman and kind of recap on Batman issues, and I'm trying to think of where to start, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start at Batman issue 500 through on. I want to go, if I find a little bit back issues, I'll pick those up, but I want to try to get the complete run. I'm gonna try to set a goal if this year, if not beginning next year, is gonna be my goal to pick up Batman issues 500 through when it stopped onto the Rebirth. So this is the issue 500. The next issue I picked up was a key issue. I paid about $8 for this. It's the New Mutants issue 1. It has a little bit of nick like right there, but I was like, for $8 I found it. I was digging, I found that, so I was excited about having that. Next pile, which I paid $20 actually for the whole pile. The next pile I got was for like $1 an issue at this new LCS comic shop. Well, actually not a local comic shop, but a comic shop probably around 30 miles away from me. I decided to go. Me and the wife, we went to go out for the day. I told her we went garage sale hunting, and we didn't really find much, but we found a few things for my daughter and a few things for ourselves, but nothing in comic. So I decided if we can go to a comic shop. The wife had no problem with it. She supports it. So this issue 343 I picked up for $1. This next one I picked up is Batman 213. I know it's a beat up copy. I paid $1 for it. I said, you know what, it's a reader copy. I'm probably not gonna never get it how you call that, get it fixed or get it like touched up or anything to try to get a CGC graded. This is just a reader copy. I figured for $1, can't pass that up. The next one is the Uncanny X-Men 167. I picked this up for $1 the same spot, and I was I don't have this issue. I thought I did, but I checked back on my uncannies and I didn't have it. But I was kind of like looking through what I picked up, and I picked up this as well. Same time, same day. The new Teen Titans Keebler Company presents. So I love Keebler cookies. Who doesn't? Shit. So I picked up these two, and at the same time, and they look almost identical with the way that they're holding them. And you know, I just was like kind of like, oh shit, I picked up two covers that look almost identical. So I was happy to get those for $1. This one I picked up for $1 as well. Spider-Man: The Lost Years, issue number 0. I love the you know, the way the rain hits on Spider-Man as he's down. You know, I know that Doom 143 loves superheroes or that have rain down on them. I don't know if he has this. Doom, if you're watching this, 143, let me know if you have this. Like I said, I picked it up for $1. Just let me know if you got it in the comments below if you get a chance. Next one is Daredevil, Man Without Fear versus the Punisher, 257. I figured I'd pick this up. It's a decent book, but I picked this Netflix series. I watched season 2 of Daredevil, and this reminded me of it when I saw it, so I decided to pick it up. Next one I picked up was Silver Surfer, the 75th Giant Size Extravaganza. I just seen Doom 143 and Silver Surfer things. I picked it up. I saw it for $1. I was like, "Jeez, I'm not gonna pass it up for $1." You know, it's not an expensive book, but I figured I saw it. And the next one is the New Mutants 97. I picked it up because I love Wolverine and Cable. Cable's new story arc, I'm not really digging it. I haven't picked up issue 2. I've read issue 1. I'm gonna probably try to get issue 2 later during the week or so to read upon it and see how that's going. The next one I picked up was issue 52, Swamp Thing. I believe this has the Joker in the Joker on the Arkham Asylum. So, and it says it's Superman 432 and concludes in Action 583. I don't know. I haven't really read it. I just picked it up today. So I really dig in the cover and how Swamp Thing's all over Arkham Asylum. This next issue I picked up for $1 as well is the Uncanny X-Men 124. I picked it up. I saw it and it had that little line. I remember if it was I remember watching the video and they're explaining that. I can't remember who on top of my head. I'm sorry, I apologize. But I saw the back of it and it had this little lettering of the X-Men 20 August 1979. I thought it was kind of cool because it had like cover artist, Dave Kirkman signed penciler, and Terry Austin signed inker there. So I don't like. I looked at it and there was no sign, but I dig that and there's Wolverine on the very bottom. But I saw it and I was like, for $1, it's not that great of a shape, but for $1 I can pick it up. Next thing I got the Savage of the Swamp Thing, issue number 1. It's not a big key issue, but I liked it. And the next one I picked up for $1. He had a stack, and I picked this up, Green Arrow 28, New 52. I decided to pick that one because my brother, who's an artist, I figured I'll find these spec books for a decent price. I'll pick them up. He loves drawing, so I'm hoping to get him to draw on it. So he will eventually. If I'll let him know. See him. So my brother's Frank. He's a great artist. I also found this for half price. It's the Hulk number 50, the Smash Anniversary. I just picked it up. It says half price, and so I decided to get it. I was like, you know what? He can draw on that too. He's a real good artist. And I'm gonna show you a book that I didn't show anybody yet on the video. So this is what he did to me about a year ago. And he's a great artist. His name is Frank Montano. You can check him out at bigcartel.com. He's doing big right now. He's getting big with his artwork. It's Feast on this and his Diamond Troopers. Check out his artwork. I'll try to find description below, but if not, message me. I can give you the website. I have no problem. He has no problem. You know, he loves support. He's been doing his things for about almost 4 years now. Loving the artwork of him. This is, like I said, his Deadpool #1 variant cover. Like I said, with the other covers, I'm hoping he can draw me something crazy. The next one I picked up was half price. These were half. That wasn't a half, but this is a half price book. Wonder Woman issue 38. I do not know if I have this cover. I just saw Finch and I saw the artwork. I was like, Finch, you can't go wrong. These next couple issues, they're back issues that I don't have. That I'm crossing off on my list. It's Green Lanterns number 12, and I got half off with $1.50 for that one. Number 14, $1.50, and number 16. I was missing these on my list, so I'm gonna cross them up for $1.50. I was like, no, I can't. And they're recent issues. It came out probably like about 2-3 months ago, and I picked this one up for $1.50. This is issue number 10. I think it's the first appearance of the two sons of Batman and Superman's sons meet for the first time, and it's a key issue. I got it for $1.50. It's the second cover, not the first cover. I wish he had the first cover, but he didn't. So that's what I picked up as opposed to back issues. And the next pile I got is recent issues that I picked up while I was at this new comic shop that I had never been to. But I figured I don't have these on my pull list, so it's Batman in the Shadow, issue number 3 of 6. So it's a 6-part miniseries run. I'm enjoying the artwork, enjoying the story. The Joker. Next one is 982. So I picked that one up. Action Comics. And these were regular retail. This one I found at regular retail. So I picked it up as 1 per store variant or cover. Crosswind. Haven't read it, the image, so I'll probably check it out. Next one is I picked up this one. I've seen it on Alex the Comic Reporter's videos. I've seen it on Doom 143's. I do not have this cover. I was like, this cover was awesome when I seen that video. I didn't even know they had that. So when I was digging through the comic shop that I went to, I was happy to pick this up at, and it's in great condition. Next one is I didn't pick up issue 3 of Plastic. I'm reading it. It's a real crazy read, but I did find issue 3, the second cover, which I liked. That he had the regular, but I was like, I gotta pick up this cover with the cat in the bag, head in the bag. And then I found Redneck. The last issue he had there was Redneck number 3, which just came out. And then these next 3 books I got, I kid you not, I was amazed when I went to the comic shop and he had these still laying there. No one picked them up. I was still trying to see what else I could find, which I found that Crosswind, the gold edition. But I picked these up, and I thought I went to my other comic shops and they were completely out of the first prints. I did not put it on hold. You know, I wish I did, but I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a book. And I'll show you. So I picked up at regular retail, and I was gonna bid on this one for $15 to $14 on eBay just 2 days ago. First print. I was happy to get it for only $3.99. So that's. Then he also had, and I have these on Mylar, Mylights, whatever you want to call them, Mylars. Redneck, the golden cover, and Redneck silver cover. I was excited. I was like, what? They have these? I couldn't pass on it for regular retail. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna pass on these books. I know they're going on eBay for about $40 to $50. I was just happy to get them in store variants. And the first cover of Redneck, which I wanted to get. I was tempted to get the second print about a week and a half ago. I decided not to get it. So I'm happy that I was patient and I waited, and I ended up getting the first prints of Redneck. You know, like I said, you guys have a happy 4th of July weekend. If you watch this one, see, this is my haul, my collection of what I grabbed. Be sure to check us out on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm doing a live show. I know it was canceled last week due to power surges, but I'm doing a live show with comics and stuff, along with JJ For Real 2 and Exile State's Justin. Like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. If you enjoy this video, like I said, you know, I'm glad. And big up to my wife. She's been a big supporter with me while we're going through hunting comics. She tagged along. She's patient. She let me enjoy my hunting, and she was willing to be with me during the run. She knows my hobby, but as I do to her, she enjoys what I do, so I support what she likes. And like I said, thank you for watching. Hope you liked this video of my comic haul, my recent and my back issues.